Hello, welcome back to my channel. Luke and Connect back here, and I just want to show you guys something here. It's an image I've already sent to both Luke and Connect in the group chat. You see that? Shared third biggest club in English football. Arsenal aren't gonna like that, but we have to win the FA Cup final first. We have to win it. We have to win it. But I think a lot of people are arrogant about it. What they were, maybe before the Southampton game, they were arrogant because, oh yeah, it's just Crystal Palace. But as Haaland said, you've got to stay humble. So we have to stay humble here in this final. I do think we'll win it though, and I guess we'll start a bit backwards. I'll start with predictions. I think we win 2-1.
Yeah, I think I'll join you in a 2-1. I'm gonna back us.
Lucas going 5-0.
7-0. Yes. Haaland,
7-1.
If that happens, what? I'm like, hold on a minute. Where have you been all the season? Why are you doing it now? You've got a mental structure and fighting in the fan base. You win 7-0 in the final. Oh. Yeah, no. Look, Palace deserve respect. They're a good team. Are Palace invincible though? No, they're not. Palace are gettable as we are. So under us to get it right.
Yeah.
Because
we've already beaten.
We all know we have, but you remember how we started the last game? We can't do that again. We have to make sure that we've got control of the game and take the first chance and get the first goal. Now, you want to go into Southampton a little well, but for me, do not play that weird team again. Do not do it. Just play the usual team you played beforehand. Don't play Doku as an impact sub. Maybe play Savino anyone on the right, but don't play that McAtee Foden wing pairing. It was awful to watch. It was disgusting to watch. I forgot McAtee on the pitch once that he was playing. So yeah, normal team, please, Pat. Normal team.
I'm a bit unsure about how to go about that game. I think the back line is easy. You play O'Reilly, you play Virgil Diaz as centre back, and you play Matt Dayson as right back. I think that's the easy part. Midfield, I think, is a bit difficult because, I get that people want to put Nico Gonzalez in there, but Crystal Palace is very good on set pieces. Nico Gonzalez does get a few fouls in here and there, so we don't want to concede too many fouls. And Pep is just not going to play Nico Gonzalez, let's be honest. He doesn't trust him enough for the final yet. And if we're not playing with Nico, and we want to stick to our system, that works as well, I think. So I think Kovacic, Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne is probably going to be midfield. Or you could put Bernardo Silva on the wing and have Gundogan in there, but you're going.
I wouldn't start Kevin in the final. I wouldn't start him.
Fair enough.
Right now, there's a reason for that. Not like he ain't good enough. We love Kev here, but I'm thinking about the midfield energy we need. Now, Kev can offer. He can, but if you're gonna have Kev in there, you've got to have energy beside him. It can't just be any old man midfield, because that Wharton and whoever's next to him is going to be a bit of a mismatch. You have a little bit of energy in that midfield. Now, I think for me, Haaland doesn't start for me in that final. I wouldn't start Haaland, which sounds crazy, but when you watched him against that back five, and he was left literally on his own time because we couldn't get the ball to him, Mamouche came on, he got a shot off, hit the bar. Someone like Mamouche can be causing issues because Mamouche's ability he's strong, we can't be the ball very easily. You want someone like that. I think Haaland for me is just a massive big target that you can bring on second half trade with impact, but I just feel like we've got to play this right. You can't just put all the best players on and just hope for the best. That's the right team.
Yeah, could agree with that. Like you said, we got to get it absolutely spot on tomorrow. Again, oh man, I don't. Last week Southampton, it was so bad.
If I see her play midfield,
gosh,
I was like, I'm done. Industry. I'm going out.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I'm at the game tomorrow. I've got actually got to watch that tomorrow. If it's at the field, hopefully, good to see the team.
I think it's Connect. What do you think about starting Haaland, by the way?
I mean, I understand where Luke is coming from. I think it could really possibly maybe throw Palace off a bit. Possibly. They'll probably have a plan anyway. Okay, clubs are deeper than just one player being removed from 11. But I do think it gives us a little something. If we are struggling to break down Palace, then I think a Marmoush type of striker would probably be a bit more ideal than the Haaland type. But also, if Haaland is on his A game and he gets any sort of chance at goal, you know, it's all a part. You've got to pick what you want. You can't have your cake and eat it type thing, isn't it?
Do you know what it is though, bro? Like, I was at the game on Saturday, right? And I don't know what played McAtee and Foden on the wings. It didn't work. Like, you've got your number 9.
I get the idea behind it, but I think it's too naive. And I think the idea is you want Haaland to have some support from people who can score the goals. Because when they're going to play a back 5, you don't want them to have 3 players on Haaland. If they have 3 players on Haaland, Haaland becomes useless. Pretty much everyone except like Lionel Messi is useless when there are 3 players on him. So
yeah,
the idea is you get 2 wingers who can score the goals, and you want to rest Marmoush for the final because he will play that. He absolutely will. So who are the other goal-scoring wingers? Not Doku. Doku has an impact sub, I suppose. And it's not Savinho, let's be honest. So the idea is, okay, you want to support Haaland there, you put on Foden and McAtee as your wingers. I think Nunez would have been a better winger there. Because Nunez, he can score a goal once in a while. So I think in the final, if you have Haaland starting, you have Marmoush on the left, and you have Doku or McAtee on the right, you actually provide something. And Doku on the right, I prefer to on the left. If you go back to West Ham in the 4th season, Doku played on the right-hand side in that first half. He was constantly getting balls into the box, into dangerous positions. And he was actually getting good crosses in. But when he plays on the left, he doesn't do that as much. And he's a lot more erratic. And he's not on his strong foot. He wants to cut inside and shoot. I think put Doku on the right, let him cut in, let him pass. He is a more consistently good player over the full game. But I think McAtee, right wing, is also fair because then you get McAtee there going into the box and you can run around Haaland. Haaland goes to far post, Marmoush comes into the near post, you push O'Reilly up to hold to it, and then McAtee can come in around Haaland and go into the box, try to pick up a goal. Or you can have, if the ball comes from the right-hand side, Marmoush on the far post, Haaland running onto the near post, and someone bombing the box, probably O'Reilly. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. The problem is whether Pep will play that, and I feel like Pep Guardiola does these weird systems right now. We're just not playing to Haaland's strengths, and we are using Haaland as a sponge. We're using him as a sponge to try to get all the plays onto Haaland and then try to score with the other guys. But when your other guys aren't scoring, that doesn't work.
But bro, the thing is, right, it's all well and good doing that, but our players have got to put their shooting boots on. Because I tell you, mate, the finishing against Southampton, pathetic. 26 shots, 5 on target. I'm sorry, what are you doing? Not even half the shots are on target. Like, the best was Haaland was getting the assist for O'Reilly. The striker was getting the assist for the winning goal. That's how bad it was. Like, you're like, oh, the weird chance. Really? Apart from Marmoush's off the bar and that misplaced shot, they didn't get on the target. Nothing really. Like Kev's one free kick, it was pathetic. How the same we were. And I'll tell you now, if we're doing this Palace and we keep doing the same thing, the pass around the box, the U formation, cross it in, do that for a header again, ain't gonna work. Someone's got to shoot.
Yeah.
Pep, allow him to shoot, please.
If we do get a 0-0 and go to penalties, who do you think wins?
No, oh, please no.
Don't even make me
My
think
heart
about
can't
that.
take- My heart can't take that. I'll be like a heart attack on the fucking stands. I don't want that.
We have
Bro,
Eriksen,
no.
though. Eriksen, Haaland, De Bruyne as our first 3 penalty takers. Marmouche,
I know,
forward.
but I want this game done in 90 minutes, please. Not
Yeah.
120 minutes.
Don't put me through that.
Yeah.
Just get an early goal will settle the nerves, Samara. Early goal, settle the nerves, and just start.
Early Palace goal.
No.
That will make me have a hundred
Yeah.
breakdown.
Imagine if we got an uncle midfield in this game. And
No,
then
I
Bernardo Silva
believe him.
right wing.
I believe him to say this.
We're asking for trouble if we go with the uncle midfield.
No. Out of nowhere, Rodri starts. What?
Rodri injured after 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Imagine the meltdown then.
No. Misses next season.
Misses next season. Oh, that would sum up the season perfectly, wouldn't it? That happened. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, this season sucks. Oh. Almost
Luke,
there, that's
prediction Anderlecht Club Brugge.
Anderlecht 0, Club Brugge 5.
To be fair, that is possible. They're fucking woeful this season. You know what's
Also,
weird?
I'm glazing. I'm glazing as well. I'm glazing, but I also think Brugge practically anyway. Go on.
You know what's weird, Jay? Anderlecht, they're the best player. Like, whenever he plays yet, they play so much better. They are scoring goals, they're holding onto the ball more. He's on the bench constantly. Like, what are they doing? Our favorite referee is going to make us champion, Jasper Vergoten, who referees the game of Union. I pray to God, but the most scummy penalty to Antwerp. They draw that, we win the title. Today, Aston Villa Tottenham. Yeah, if Aston Villa, by the way, lose that game, then Man City is getting top 5.
Tottenham.
Against Tottenham. What are we talking about?
If Aston Villa lose this game,
You're
we're
believe.
guaranteed top 5 with 1 win.
Right. Just assume Chelsea are going to win their games. If they get a draw, it's a bonus. But for me, you've got to win our games anyway. That's what I think. For us, it's still in our hands right now. So
Yeah.
for me, I don't care about the results. You've got to win our games to get to 5. So
No, but
Yeah,
Chelsea
help.
and Nottingham Forest play each other. So if Aston Villa loses, then 1 win is enough to guarantee top 5.
I love that. One win. Just win both games, lads. Not 1 win. What
Bro,
happened
have you not seen this team this season?
Yeah, I have. I'm done. Come on, standards. Raise them
Yeah.
up.
Sentimentality. Oh my god. Sentimentality FC must start De Bruyne, I assume she means. Mr. Water Bottle FC Alf. Big up to the water bottle. Ajax, by the way, bottled the league title.
Oh,
Old stand for him.
I've seen about that.
Yeah, rip Ajax.
Incredible.
Yeah. Alf connects Luke. Prediction Chelsea Man United. Is that this week?
Chelsea
yeah.
win 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0, I
Chelsea
think.
win
It's,
2-0. Palmer will
yeah.
score.
Yeah.
United and Tottenham are just winging it now to their Europa League final.
Yeah.
Everybody cares.
Matters,
Like,
man.
that Europa League
they're like,
final. That Europa League final is going to be the most pathetic final ever in club football.
Shameless
This is
final. The
incredible.
shameless final of all time.
I
60.
want Tottenham to win for 3 different reasons.
Oh. Arsenal. Yeah.
My first reason is because if they win, they'll keep Ange Postecoglou. And I genuinely think that Ange Postecoglou is that bad, he could get them relegated if we have Champions League football.
How cool would that quote look? I always wanted to trophy in my second season. He actually wins it. I'm like,
Never doubt Ange.
Man of his word.
You know that Ange Postecoglou, with his old team in Australia, he has won every trophy in their history, as either played or as manager. That's kind of wild, isn't it?
He's a winner. Get him in.
Yeah. Winning mentality.
Ange to Man City. Absolute cinema.
Oh. Not yet. Not yet. Gotta prove it.
He's got to prove himself by winning the Europa League.
Yeah, exactly. And then the Champions League a few times.
A few times.
With Tottenham,
Yeah.
usual.
Tottenham 3-peating Champions League while they're in second division.
They get relegated in the league, but it won't matter. They'll win all the European trophies.
Playing Championship football, playing Champions League football. That won't work. Oh god.
No one has ever been in the Champions League and in the second tier of third league ever.
Tottenham are trying to change that.
Oh, it happens. I'd laugh. I would think, what? You're playing Millwall one week and play Real Madrid next week.
Lose the Millwall, beat Real Madrid.
That would be Spursy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Spursy.
Yeah.
Haaland carrying City against Southampton. Yeah.
Well, he
to be honest.
wasn't. I mean, no one was, mate. No one carried anyone that game. It was just a bloody, a car flying around the pitch. There's no aim. It was just. I mean, how do you not score? But I mean, I'm sorry, right? One goal against one of the worst teams of all time. It's pathetic. Like, pathetic.
They are the worst defense, by the way, in the Premier League.
Yeah, 82 goals
Yeah.
conceded.
84.
82.
Is it 82? It should have been 90 after the Audi game.
Yeah.
Well, if the team actually score goals, please, that'd be nice. Rather than one goal a game. It's a bit.
1-0 in the final, so I'll take that.
What? De Bruyne long shot winner.
Yeah. Oh,
We will be there.
that Vincent Company.
And shirt off. Bundle on. I wouldn't care. I'll be shameless celebrating that. But you pass. No one cares. No one cares. Kevin De Bruyne, that Tifo in the background as well. Oh, they're awesome.
I need to buy those Esquerdo blasters. That's what I need to do, when. Full season
gonna
then. If we lose the final, full season, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Well, guys, one more week and we're done. One more week. Almost there. Thank God.
It's like trying to motivate your children to do well in their exams. It's one more week.
One more week. Yeah. Full time. No more City for like months. Oh, there's Club World Cup. I don't care about that anymore.
Best
We
summer
did win it.
holiday
Cool.
ever for these young City fans.
I mean, oh man, I think this season. I don't know about you two, right? This season has dragged on massively. It's dragged on. It's been more than the treble year. As the most games I've ever played ever. But it was just with that. It was the winning games. But this season has just been an awful just drag fest for like months. Oh, another draw here. Another lost. Got a win, yay! Another lost it. It just felt like we just never get anywhere.
Yeah.
It felt like we were not, and I just. Yeah, it's been exhausting.
Just couldn't get a run going.
Yeah,
Well,
Man
well, we
City
are
do
now.
have Club World Cup
Yeah.
though, but like, are we gonna win that? By the way, let's be honest.
I don't really know, actually. I mean, we could do, but
Could we? I mean, does Rimmer come back for that Club World Cup?
he will be apparently.
Yeah.
sure.
We're winning the Club World Cup then.
Last minute header.
Florian Wirtz midfield, Echeverri, Rodri.
If Florian Wirtz, by the way, I think he'll be wherever he goes. I think he'll be done the 1st of June, whether it's to Bayern München or to Man City, because he wants to play in the Club World Cup.
Joe, what? I just want to ask Dan Stiltz, I know Bayern fan, because this is the thing, right, with this whole Wirtz thing. The whole Bayern news is coming from German sources. It's not being reported by our own sources in our country, or Sacha, or people. It's always but DF Bayern and people around Germany that are reporting the Wirtz stuff with terms to Bayern. Everywhere else you look, Marlo's said so. Nothing's been said about Bayern in terms. It feels very desperate from Bayern this. They're trying to push through the PR of Wirtz. But from what's been said as well, apparently his family aren't really happy with how Bayern are being forcing around and that, and making out an arrogance and that. I think I have a feeling City I've got a real chance here of actually getting Verts in. I think the problem is because we've been so many times Bellingham and Rice, the fans are scared to believe. I get it. But for me, I thought there's actually quite a real precedent here because City already have a built whatever ready. It's already sorted out and ready to go. The terms are there for contract as well. We've got everything ready to go.
Yeah.
For me, it's like, well, City didn't do that if there was no reason for them not to do that. But with Jude, yeah, there were sort of rumours about that going around, but it wasn't actually a bid in place, was it? It feels like there's a lot going on here that meets the eye. I feel like we'll find out soon enough.
I think Florian Wirtz is just waiting on if Man City gets Champions League or not.
Yeah, key thing.
If we bottom Champions League now, I'm going to absolutely punch all the players up. Punch
the wall. By the way, Florian Wirtz, because I was on a European heavyweight show with Zeer yesterday, and Liam was there as well from a Bayern View, and I asked him this question because they've been following Wirtz for 4 years, and I asked him, why haven't you gotten Wirtz yet when Bayern Munich is talking about Wirtz being the best player to ever touch German grass? And he told me, 1, because Bayer Leverkusen doesn't want to sell to them, and 2, because the board is fucking around with it. And like, I'm just saying, if the board is fucking around that much with a Florian Wirtz deal, they said that Florian Wirtz was the biggest talent in German football before the invincible season of Leverkusen, while they had Musial at their club. And they still haven't gotten him.
Bro, you would have known about this Wirtz move months ago. We would have done.
Yeah.
But as far as buying go, well, by now we would have had something by now.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's still waffling on, I know Daz, and I know Pat Bell's quite a buy and buy. I did read a comment. I know he does have quite a buy and buy. It's why I'm not sort of, I'm not having a vision here that I'm not trying to sort of be in denial of it. I think Wirtz is still deciding. Obviously, that's obvious that he's still trying to decide it. But I think people saying that he's agreed terms with anyone, I think that's a load of bollocks. Clearly hasn't.
I think he might have agreed, like some basic stuff in a contract that's like not
all the.
No, not the full package.
Just like outlines.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think what we're doing right. I think either Wirtz is pretty much ready to go when he is, but we're getting Reinders sorted out now. Getting the Reinders, because that's what I'm very excited about. Reinders is something I'm definitely. I know it's not the Wirtz, big bombast I knew, but Reinders to me is one of the most underrated players I think coming in, because he's playing for a team in Milan who've been very poor this season, but that's actually down to him being crap himself. He's been brilliant this season.
He's got really good stats. Yeah.
He's like and the fact that he's a Dutch AC Milan midfielder, Ruud Gullit vibes. I'm getting straight away from that. Yeah, goal scoring, spot midfielder. I think Rodri and Reinders, and like you get Wirtz at Echeverri, Mamouche, Foden, fourth.
Foden is going to become more of a winger, I think, again. I think he's going to be more of a winger than 8. I think he'll be very flexible between the two. I don't think he'll be strictly a midfielder.
Yeah. I just think with the Wirtz thing, right, as I said before, let's just chill and focus on the tomorrow and the last 2 games. Once we've got Champions League football sorted out, then let's speculate on Wirtz. Because right now we're still locked in right now versus cup final and 2 more games to go.
What was the best game of Man City this season, by the way?
Newcastle 4-0 was pretty good.
Yeah.
Salford now.
You know what I'll say? FA Cup final. There you go, I'll have some chest. FA Cup final.
Lose 3-0, you bastard.
We've bastard.
Oh, shut up.
Disaster.
I'm going to the tree with saying, you fucking bastard.
I have blood on my hands. Youth talent of the year at Man City.
O'Reilly,
I guess.
O'Reilly for me.
So Dorsiel answered your question earlier. Plattenberg is the only trustable German transfer the news source, but he has a Bayern bias.
Because also Plattenberg, the news thing about Mamouche going to Liverpool, I don't know. So I'm not saying Plattenberg is wrong. he's pretty good at stuff as well. But we got to take things with a pinch of salt right now. Everything, even our own sources. If we get a proper here we go on where that's going. It sounds boring, but it's what we do. We gotta just sit tight, see what happens. But I'm sure we'll know. I reckon we'll know soon. I reckon next week or the week after.
Yeah.
Soon.
Words joining us depending on who we buy, I believe. He wants to see if he's going to play with good players around him. Says Goza.
I
I
think
can see that.
yeah, I
But-
can, but judging by the move, Wesley, that's one player I'm excited about. That Brazil we're getting in, it looks very good. Him and Savinho on the right hand side. That'd be awesome to watch.
Is he a right back or is he a left back? Where does he
I
play?
believe he's right back.
I think right back, but both full backs. But again, I know people are like, oh, but he's unproven. But then again, he's playing for a pretty good league. I think it's quite a good league
Yeah.
for football. So,
He's a backup and
Oh.
you have to start off with, I believe.
but it'll be a good for us in the future. I reckon. He's like Savinho. They're both going to be players for us in the future. Like Savinho for me wasn't meant to play so many games. He never was.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but I think he's done pretty well considering he's had to come into a team like this. Everyone judging him, I get it, but I'm like, I've seen enough from him. Scoring on needs to improve massively, but assist wise, he's getting really good at that and creating chances. I think give him time, give him some, and trust in him. I think he'll seeing a real talent emerge, I reckon, next year. That's what.
By the way,
anyway, don't do much.
Words has successfully gotten double digits, so double digits goals and double digits assists in 3 seasons in a row, if we exclude his injury season, where he was after half the season. Which that shows consistency and being able to get numbers. In our midfield right now, our most consistent numbers are Kovacic, which is, I mean,
I know he's got like 6 goals or something.
I mean, that's very decent, by the way. He's
Yeah,
stepped
it is
up a
pretty
lot,
good.
but like he shouldn't be requiring a shot from distance every 3 games to bail you out.
Just done quickly, bro. Big up Tally on Twitter. He's I think he's something, but I mean, he follows me obviously. He does a lot of like transfer stuff and analytical stuff. He just shared something from the Bayern piece. Now I know it's not going to be confirmed legitimate source, but it's just a bit of an idea about the full story what's going on with that. That's right. So share it with you both. Apparently, this song in the space that's quite close to the situation. Apparently, I've also received confirmation of some German media isn't aware of, as shown by today's reports from Plattenberg and Falk, who claim the trip to England was for Liverpool solely, not Manchester. That absolutely isn't the full story. Florian and his parents flew to Blackpool. They're meeting with Liverpool for about an hour and a half. They immediately to Manchester. Well, spent about 5 hours there before flying back to Germany. Spent 5 hours in Manchester rather than 1.5 hours in Liverpool. So they're talking to Liverpool, but Manchester were there for 5 hours.
Yeah, I imagine.
So basically, conclusions are it's clear where Florian prefers out of the two. By far.
I think Words is coming to City if we get Champions League football.
The pressure on these last 2 games made it was like Champions League final these last 2 games.
And
It's like 0-0 90th minute. 1-0 winner from De Bruyne.
Honestly, though, we should not be in this position right now. We really shouldn't be in this
We
position.
should not be. It's pathetic. No, it shouldn't. It is. Absolutely pathetic. But we gotta. This is what I mean, though, bro. If we get this done, get the squad sorted out, we're there. I'm not saying treble next year, but we're definitely competing next year, 100%.
yeah.
So,
But
yeah.
if we don't win the treble next year, we have to sack everyone.
Yeah.
Of course, that's how it works. Yeah,
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. Pep, fuck off.
Yeah.
1, 2, not 3. Get out.
By the way, on Pep Guardiola.
Yep.
He likes to overthink in a final. What do we
No.
say? Jack Grealish, left back.
I'm like, what the? Why pause at a fullback?
Jack Grealish
I-
left back, Matthijs Nunes as false 9, and then Bernardo Silva right back. It's on O'Reilly and midfield.
Haaland at camp.
Haaland at cam. False 9.
No. Haaland is right wing.
Ah, yes, of course.
Pat, like, what's going on there? Why is he playing that? It could find someone where actually will actually win, I reckon, like 1-0, 2-0.
Imagine the
no.
meltdown though if you had that lineup.
No.
No, bro. The way, no matter what happens tomorrow, there will be a meltdown. There will be. Because someone in there and people won't like. Accept it now. As long as a good team that can compete, I'm all good. But please,
Yeah.
Marmouche, don't drop him to the bench. He must play tomorrow.
Yeah.
He must start.
Marmouche has to start.
Absolutely.
And I want De Bruyne also to start for the sentimentality reasons, to be honest. But I think it still works if you have De Bruyne there and Marmouche, Haaland, and then whoever you put on right wing. By the way, Pep, please start McAtee, get Bernardo Silva on the bench from the chat. I think Bernardo Silva has to start if you have Matthijs Nunes on right back. Because Bernardo Silva covers that right back spot when Matthijs Nunes pushes up so high.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Again, each player can really define where we go and how we're going to be in that game. Because if we don't play Nunes and we say we throw in an extra defender, suddenly you might see a bit more of an attacking winger start, and the system changes depending on the player.
So would you have Krusnov right back then? Is that your idea?
I was thinking possibly because I remember the Crystal Palace game, and just seeing how easy we were to cut through was kind of shambolic, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was awful to watch for that first half an hour. And I was thinking maybe you keep Nico Riley left back, and you have Diaz and Vardio centre backs, and you lob Akanji at right back.
Yeah.
And then when City are on the ball, O'Reilly obviously pushes forward a bit, and then you've got a back three then of Akanji, Diaz, and Vardio, just so that when Palace do take the ball off us, if they do, and they go to hit us quickly, we're a bit more stable at the back at the very least. Is one way we could do it. I do think the Matthijs Nunes route is very likely there, and it probably is what's going to start, to be honest.
Okay, so I'm really not sure because I think we just have to stick with what works. And by the way, we're right now in a final year. A lot of these players, they know they're gonna leave. Even if these players have been bad this season, Bernardo Silva and stuff, Gundogan if he does play, De Bruyne, this is their last game. This is their last dance. They are experienced. They've won trophies. I think that does matter a bit. But if you have Nico Gonzalez play, that's a big pressure playing in an FA Cup final when you haven't played in how many games? 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, it's been a few.
I don't know. Honestly, I would just start the same lineup we started against. Not Crystal Palace, same lineup, but with Nunez right back instead of Lewis.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though what Crystal Palace is gonna do because the obvious answer is they're just gonna sit back, try to absorb pressure and counter. Now if they're countering down the right hand side, I think Diaz and Vardio have a better partnership right now than when they first started playing with each other. I think O'Reilly handles that their our left hand side pretty well, and Vardio comes down to help. O'Reilly is very intelligent, by the way, for a young player, because look at what he does. If Vardio is down the left because O'Reilly is out of position, a lot of young fullbacks will think, oh, I'm a fullback, I need to get back on this left back side. But what O'Reilly will do is he'll go into centre back spot and he'll say, okay, if Vardio gets taken on, I'll be there to try to stop it. And that's something that a lot of other young fullbacks don't do. I see, for example, Lewis Skelly. Counting down his side, Declan Rice was on the left already. Instead of Lewis Skelly going into Declan Rice's position to hold that up, Lewis Skelly comes down to try to help Declan Rice. But he should have just gone into midfield and go deeper. So if Declan Rice gets taken on, he can take on I don't know who it was, but he can take on the winger when Declan Rice gets passed. Because when you get countered, the most important thing when you get countered is getting back into shape, and then you can start pressing. And a lot of young players just try to get back into their position, not into shape. I think O'Reilly does that well. When Guardiola comes down this left-hand side, O'Reilly has the intelligence to go into the centre-back spot instead of trying to go to my position, that left-back role. So I think O'Reilly, Guardiola, can stop the counters coming down our left to our right. Now, our right-hand side, Bernardo Silva, I think can stop most of those counters. Although as well come back, he'll try to defend. My main concern is counters down the middle. Now, I do think if you have an experienced midfield there, with just a bit of energy, and Guardiola, Ruben Diaz, again, they've got experience now playing together. They've got a bit of chemistry building. I think you can stop most counters down the middle. Crystal Palace did not have a lot of chances against us. If you think back to the game, they had 2 chances and scored both. Now, in a final, it's more pressure on you. Are they going to be as clinical in a final with that pressure?
Well, this is the thing, though, right? For me, right? Like, Palace have players that are dangerous. Like, as long as we go in there, not arrogant, take them seriously. Like, you get Watford 1-6-0. Take them seriously, get the job done.
Yeah.
And please, pick chances. Put your chances away. Stop mucking about with the ball. Just if you get a chance to shoot, have a shot. I'm used to that as well. Just score some goals. So if we can start hitting the ball a bit more, we might have a chance of actually getting it. It sounds very, very simple, but it is sometimes in football. Like Pep overcomplicates it a lot sometimes, but you just need to just let Haaland have a shot on goal. They're strikers for a reason. You get the ball to them, we'll have goals. So
yeah, and so you can invert them into midfield.
Don't know. This is woke nonsense. I want the striker.
False 9.
False nines. 2 false nines, and it's just everyone rotating around the midfield.
Let's go.
Like boring far level. Just fall asleep.
Knocking it around, doing nothing.
Then it goes to penalties, and we lose 1-0 on penalties. Everyone misses their penalties except
1-0. 1-0.
Worst penalty shootout you've ever seen.
That would be.
It's off the post, off Ederson's back, goes in.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
I'm like,
Haaland's best false 9 in the world. Absolutely.
No, bro, if you guys remember, right, Haaland's goals. Haaland's goals.
Lucas destroying his desk.
Yeah, I am pretty much. Yeah. Haaland's goals for Dortmund, right? The amount of times that he lobbed the smashed it on the volley in there. Just Pep needs to let him do that more. Because the thing is, I feel like I know Pep's got this way of doing things, but I don't mean to have to be a robot. Let him. Well, I know he's a robot anyway, Haaland, but let him look. Let Haaland do what he does best. Do that. Let's go goals again. I just feel like it's panicking at me. He's like a bit more freedom.
The problem is Haaland will lose the ball a few times. If you let Haaland play the way he wants to play, because Haaland is a decent dribbler. I think a lot of people think Haaland can't dribble. He's a pretty decent dribbler. If you let Haaland play the way he wants to play, you're going to lose the ball more. And that's why Pep doesn't let him do that. It's that simple, I think. Big up to Liam, by the way. Go check out his channel. He's very close to 4K right now. Halfway down to Wembley. Hope all well and looking forward to tomorrow. It's like a mixture of looking forward and wishing we could just spawn in on Sunday to see the results.
And we win. Simmet 3-0 win, lovely. Here we go.
Yeah.
Trophy. Yeah.
quick simming on
I think-
FIFA.
Hold
You
Oh,
remember
quick
the egg
simming.
video? Champions League final, the egg video.
on. Oh, what the?
You don't know?
Yeah.
So if you don't know yet, egg video, it was like someone like grabbed eggs and put like the logos of a club on them, and he predicted the entire Champions League 2023 accurately until like the final, where the eggs predicted that Enter would win, and we won in the final.
Yes, I remember that now.
We need to get some eggs. That's what I need to do.
And we'll keep
From it.
redoing them until it lands on
To
zero.
win. It took like 10 takes. We got it at the end.
What happens if both eggs break?
Well, with no
Replay.
one wins. Replay. Just keep replaying it until we actually get a
Yeah.
result. No, restart the game. Start again.
Doesn't count.
Ugh. No, wish it wouldn't count. Ugh.
By the way, I think it's very dumb that the FA Cup final is being played mid-season.
I don't get this. I really don't. Play it normally.
It's so uncanny.
It's so dumb, I think. Like the Belgian league does this as well. The Belgian Cup is also like halfway through the season, or well, halfway through the playoffs, and it's like, why? Just do it at the end of the fucking season.
Yes.
The FA will get less views, by the way, because of it.
It's weird. Like, I don't know why you can't do it on like, I don't know, a few days after the end of the season, May 30th or something.
Yeah, just like 3 days, like 3-4 days after the end of the season.
Yeah, it's like,
I've just seen Spurs' team with Villa tonight.
oh no.
What is the team?
No.
Kinski, Jed Spence, Danzo, Ben Davies, Reguilon, Archie Gray, Sarr, Mikey Moore, Odebert, Youngmin Son, and Matty Snell. That sounds like the most generic team ever.
3-0 win to Spurs.
Yeah, they're gonna do it somehow.
Whereas Villa's team, Martinez, Matson, Pau Torres, Konza, Cash, Onana, Kamara, McGinn, Asensio, Rogers, Watkins.
It's a pretty good team, isn't it?
But Spurs, please just hold on, please.
Schedule.
Just hold on.
Schedule.
Who does Aston Villa play after Spurs?
It's probably United.
Oh no.
Oh, it is United.
That's the easiest win ever against Man United. Man United is easier to beat than Spurs, I think, this season.
If we say that, and we haven't been.
Right, I'm going to say this now. I don't think Rod go play tomorrow. I don't think he will. I think he's just there, part of the squad.
Yeah.
He's on the back. Again, if he's fit, fine. But I think the fact that Pep said until the doctors say he can start or play,
Yeah.
I think they told him he's close, but don't play him. Don't risk it.
Yeah.
I can be on the bench because I'm used up.
I think he will play like 5 minutes off the bench if we're winning 3-0 and there's no more intensity in the like last 5 minutes.
That's called a screamer.
Just quickly
4-0,
to
Man City.
rock it out,
Off again. That's it. I'm done.
and then goes and celebrates with his Ballon d'Or.
Ebony, hi, trophy.
Rodri will just be there on the bench. He will be completely suited up holding the Ballon d'Or. He'll just sit there watching.
In a full 3-piece suit.
Oh. By the way, I'll say right, the black away kit from what I'm seeing of that City kit looks incredible. The away
Yeah,
kit
I
we've
think
got.
I'll buy it.
I think it's good this year, but the away kit, holy shit, it's good.
Yeah.
Is the
I
black
must
kit
get
the
that.
away kit or the third kit, by the way?
I think it's
I think
away.
it's the away kit.
Yeah.
The away kit.
Are you gonna have
It
a
looks
third kit?
it looks nice though. It looks
Yeah,
really
it
nice.
does. It does look really nice.
Imagine seeing Marmouche wearing that, or even Verts, yeah. But imagine like something like Ryan does, or Savinho wearing that. Oh, I'll be.
Oh,
I win with 5-0 every weekend. I wish.
So what we need now as third kit?
free for
The
food.
third kit, from what I've heard, is a bit of a weird one, isn't it? From what's been said. But
We need to get that Purple Awakens back for the third kit.
Yeah, that could be nice.
You know what would be nice? You know what would be nice? If third kit was like the home kit in 2011-12 or like 2015-16. I think that'd be nice.
that would be nice, yeah. I think this year's kit's right, the shame because we've actually had like apart from the home kit, the two kits I remember really nice, like the other ones was really lovely, and then you got like the actual purple one's been really nice, but it's been a really crap season that you haven't enjoyed them properly. It's a shame because we had two nice kits, but it's been because they've had a bad season. Well, so far, we in the cups, there's a little bit of success, I suppose, but even Haaland said though perfectly himself, even if they got a good season.
Yeah.
And so did Pep and Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, because
Yeah, the standards, man.
because what it is, mate, they're pissed off like we are. I bet they are. I bet the players like Haaland and that, who've been, I won't go at them or Vardy, but they've actually been great to see when they played, but they've been really unlucky. They're fuming at this.
Absolutely.
They're fuming.
But I'm toxic for saying it.
You can't say that. You're not a real City fan. Well, do one because Dave said it.
Yeah.
You're not a City player. Do one. Get out. Stop negative.
You know what's funny,
Alright.
yeah? I literally got a comment like that today. Today I got a comment. Today I got a comment on that City clip I posted on my stream saying City is a disgrace. I got a comment on that. Great man, you accent that, and I got another comment saying, go do one. You're not a real fan.
Nice.
Try about it. Yeah, you know what's funny, by the way? These people will be the first to celebrate winning a trophy, but then they won't have the standards required that the club asked of them, by the way, that's required to have winning trophies. And I don't blame the fan base yet, because like that's just weird. You see how League Gunner blames like fans for not winning trophies. But if you want to win trophies, the club needs to have a very toxic mentality. If you don't have that as a club, fan base can do what they like. If you don't have that as a club, you're not winning trophies. So you can go celebrate the trophy, sure, because you're EPA and always happy, but
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Either you're always happy.
Do you know? Yeah, I agree. Do you know what? Right, I think we need this trophy not because it helps season out, but more for the fact we need to stop fighting each other all the time. It's been quite annoying because opinions are always important. I'm saying you should always have your opinion no matter what. But it's got really personal this season. A lot it has, and we need to just chill a bit. It's been shit. We know it's been shit. The club knows it's been shit. That's what I'm trying to get Vert sorted out and Miranda sorted out, and our players sorted out as well. So at least they're actually trying to get it right this summer. But we've got to stop moaning about it. Like it is what it is. Like, we've got 3 more games left. If we can get 3 wins, a cup as well, I'll take it. Just do it. It's been right.
By the way, minor side note, I got a job offer at the Belgian Navy yesterday.
Oh.
Well, not yesterday, a few days ago. So I got to go work in the Belgian Navy. I didn't even know we had a Navy. I didn't know we had a Navy too.
It's a meme. Alf doing spins while I'm on the ship.
Yeah.
So what going on? No. Bloody Bruce versus someone else. I'm not watching. I'm just.
You know what, yeah? So, Brugge, if you don't know, you have like the city of Bruges and you have like the Bruges area. Kind of like you have like the city of London and then the Greater London area. It's kind of the same. So, in Bruges you have like Oud Brugge Dorp, you have Brugge itself, and you have Zeebrugge. And the Navy is actually located in Zeebrugge. Like that's what I read here. It has all this information on here. So like the Navy is actually in Zeebrugge. We have 2 ships, and both of those ships are in Zeebrugge. So I can go to Jan Bredel and come back to and then go back to the ship. But yeah, I'm not going to the Navy. I don't hate myself yet. I'm not joining any army or navy or any of that stuff. That's too wild for me. I'll say fuming. I'll say fuming over the Man City instead.
Yeah.
Exactly.
By the way, if Man City win the last 3 games of the season, obviously we get Champions League with what we do, and we get the FA Cup. Do you think the fan base will have calmed down, or do you think there will still be civil war if the transfer don't go the way it should?
Mate, it'll be a civil war. For me, it has to be 3 perfect games, and the winner needs to be good as well.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, although I say now, if we're expecting a treble next year after the window, then we need to calm down a bit. Because I think after this season, I want to be first, compete, and then we'll assess where we are in the next season. Let's say, right, we're about an FA Cup, Champions League semi-final, and Premier League second. All right, it's not perfect, but I'm still taking it better than last year. Go again next year, be top. Because
yeah.
I mean, because we've played much last 2 years, we become accustomed to winning everything every year. It's great when it happens, but even Madrid don't do it. And this year, with their Glasgow team, the fact that the City team could end up winning more trophies than Madrid did this year is crazy. Damn you!
Cup and UEFA.
Damn you for correcting me! Damn you! But look, man, though, domestically we have more trophies than that. Well, crazy. Well,
to be fair,
we will if we win the trophy. I mean,
to be fair, Madrid did beat us in the Champions League, so.
I know, but let's be real, right? If we were like 10% better, or even more than that, I think we probably would have beaten them.
Yeah. You know how I think we would have beaten them if we didn't give the ball away in our own half twice.
Yeah, that helps.
And John Stones started getting injured after 2 seconds. And
Grealish as well.
Grealish was doing really
good. And Haaland being fit at the Bernabeu.
Yeah,
because Haaland had an incredible game, by the way, at Etihad against Madrid. I really want Haaland to fucking score. Because if Haaland scores in the final, he has more Wembley goals than Harry Kane and then Thierry Henry combined. London
Hello. De Bruyne assist, Haaland goal, one last time. One last dance.
One last link up.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I do have to go soon though, so to round up here, we'll talk a bit about the games we've got coming up as well in the Premier League, I think. Bournemouth first, Bournemouth at home.
Yeah.
I think we win Bournemouth at home. Especially if we win the FA Cup, I think that gives you a bit of confidence. If you win the FA Cup, I think Bournemouth at home we should win. Bournemouth is not in good form right now, aren't they? I believe Bournemouth.
They're a bit up and down.
Yeah, they've not been great.
Yeah.
Definitely not how they were like in March or February, or whenever it was.
And they've not been as good away from home as they've been into Vitality. And then our last game is against Fulham in Craven Cottage. Now, I think that's going to be the tougher game of the 2.
Yeah, I agree.
I can see us getting a draw there. I can see us like dropping points and getting a stinky 1-1 draw, which I'm not sure if that's enough for the Champions League.
The good thing is, in a weird way, is that our competitors have still got games against each other, like Chelsea versus Forest and Newcastle versus Arsenal, which is something that could very well be crucial towards our fight for the top 5. That's the main thing we've got to take going into this. But We've got to win, and we can't lose either of these next 2 games, and we've got to win at least one of them.
Yeah, we got to win both of them.
Yeah.
No.
By the way, if you win the
Just-
FA Cup final, I am doing a celebration stream. That's going to be like immediately after the FA Cup final. But we have to win it first.
I'm not celebrating until we actually win the 3 games. I've got to see us win all 3 first. And I'm like, right, cool, nice, trophy.
Bro, I need upgrade. I need upgrade from negativity. You don't get it.
I know you do. You've been negative all season, bro.
I've been negative
It's manly
since before this school. Bro, I was pep out. I was pep out after the 3 months of this season. The people were on my
Yeah.
case, and then half the fan base became pep out suddenly.
I tell you, doing a review of this season's gonna be a nightmare.
Oh.
November, December. God. Just
We need to
depressing
talk
watching
about
it.
every month of the season independently, like in season
August.
three.
Yes, in. August, one good month. That's it. If he's in for that.
Brilliant.
It's September we
West
wait
Ham
for it as
away.
well.
Yeah, September wasn't awful. It obviously
September
was,
was a bit,
it did have the Rodri ACL, which was the beginning of the end, I suppose.
Yeah. The end of September is like the Arsenal game, right? That was the last game in September.
I think so. It also was when De Bruyne got injured as well, because he got injured, I think, against Inter Milan.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what's funny? At end September, I was saying, "Oh, we've played without Rodri all season, so I think we'll be fine." We were not fine.
We were far from fine.
We got too excited. Skill issue, I suppose.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because past 2 seasons, by the way, we've had a great start to past 2 seasons, and then we dropped off a bit. More than a bit this season.
Yeah, it was just the whole thing.
Yeah.
For most of that.
Bottle Job FC and it's
Ugh. The amount of games we've
even
couldn't
the
win.
women's team.
Yeah, women's teams dropped off a bit, haven't we?
I thought I went to watch the women's team, in Champions League against Chelsea. I thought, I got something to watch this season, and then the women's team second leg, or another game against Chelsea in the Premier League, and then another game in the Champions League against Chelsea, and I was like, oh, but fuck this women's team.
Bro, it's what I mean. Both teams need rebuilds. They do,
Yeah.
and I think the women's team will be good eventually, but they just need to heads out their asses and because Chelsea is spending money, actually getting got out of it now. When we're just standing around buying players that no one knows who they are.
To be fair, Chelsea has always spent money.
Yeah.
Well, go and get someone like Sophia Smith from say a really good player for the US. Just do that. What's that? I don't understand. I know I'm probably waffling here, but just it's just see women's team at the moment have been a bit frustrating to watch for the past 2 years. I'm just never quite doing enough.
This is the Blue Waffles show, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Really. But anyhow, I do have to go. So, anything
Tomorrow's
else you want to
game.
say?
Just win tomorrow.
Win tomorrow.
Win.
Yeah.
I go 2-1. I think Connect went 2-1 as well.
Yeah, I joined you on that.
I'll go 3-1. I'll go 3-1.
Oh, did he said 7-0? We'll go with that. But Luke,
Nice.
It's 7. I was right.
Yeah.
How has he done this? How has he scammed this?
Ball knowledge.
7.
it's like me
Me
predicting
too.
the 14 words thing like half an hour before all 14 words news came out. Which is so funny because I'm annoyed, by the way, that nobody noticed the Coventry logo. Because that was the Coventry logo. Some people thought that was like a real thing, but I had the Coventry logo there with the 14 words tweet.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Anyhow.
Yeah, Man City written on it.
That's it for us. Thank you guys for watching. Go check out Luke's and Connect's channels, and I'll see you
Also,
guys.
for you, bro, anyone watching this, right? Get Alf to 800 ASAP, 15 away. Come
Get
on.
really
Come
close.
on. 800, come on. Big up, Alf, come on.
You don't have a choice in this. Luke will force you at gunpoint, so don't let it get to
I will.
that point.
Luke will find you.
I won't.
in Minecraft.
Yes.
Anyhow, that's it for us. Thank you guys